Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Carmen Whimsy and today we'll be talking about 21 questions about me so that way you can get to know me and you can comment down below in the comments and let me know if you want to know anything else about me, what I'm about, um, things like that. So let's get started. Okay. Okay. So our first question is, what does the name Carmen Whimsy mean to me? So the name Carmen Whimsy is something that I came up with. My first name is actually Carmen. So that's a legit thing. It's actually my name, guys. But whimsy comes from how whimsical and magical I am. Because I'm a big fantasy anime girl, cartoons, you name it, like fanfic. Like, I'm so into it. And I figured I wanted to do something magical with my name, and Carmen Whimsy came about. So I stuck with it, and it kind of rang a bell for me. It feels like me, a perfect brand to match a perfectly whimsical person. The next question is, how would you describe your personality to someone meeting you for the first time? The funny thing is that I get this a lot, especially outside when random people like get to know me or they come in contact with me. I'm super fun, outgoing, and bubbly, but I'm also an introvert. Like, normally, 9 times out of 10, I'm inside. I'm in my house. I'm playing video games. I have a gaming setup right here. I just built my new PC. I'm watching anime, cartoons, I'm reading, I'm writing. I'm an indoor girly, but I used to be an extrovert and I used to be outside all the time and hanging out with my friends. I'm very social. It's easy to get to know me. I'm super talkative and I usually attract a lot of people. So it just kind of goes with me. So the third question is, what season of life do you feel like you're in right now? Right now, not gonna lie to you guys, I really feel like I'm in my waiting season. Um, Due to the fact that I'm actually trying to change my career, I'm starting my whole life over basically, and I'm trying to live my best life, but also live my dream life. So it's a lot of manifestation going on and a lot of trials and tribulations right now, but I'm definitely in between blessings, I want to say. And I'm definitely focused on trying to get to that next phase in my life where I'm finally free and I'm living my best life and I'm living my dream life and I'm just 100% authentically myself. The fourth question, what does a perfect cozy day at home look like for you? Um, I like this one. A perfect cozy day at home for me is coffee, cozy clothes, um, some little snacks, a good book, anime, some lo-fi in the background, and definitely something good to eat, like a pizza. And like it's raining outside. That would be like the perfect cozy day for me. Um, I live in South Carolina right now. Like, I'm from New York, so I'm used to snow, but I live in South Carolina right now. So we don't really get snow. We had snow last year, but that was like a once in every 5 year thing. So I'm not gonna say like, oh, a snowy day, but definitely a nice overcast rainy day. just cozying up with my blanket. That sounds amazing to me because, like, I actually do that on the weekends a lot. That's usually my go-to. The next question is, what's something people usually get wrong about you? Um, let's see. A lot of people think that I'm standoffish, and I'm not. Like, cause like I guess cause like I dress the way I dress, and like when people see me, like I'm usually like going someplace or doing something. So a lot of people think that I I'm like always super busy or like I'm mean or something, because sometimes like I frown a lot. But I'm not. Like, I'm mad cool, like cooler than the other side of the pillow. So, like, I don't know why people think that about me. And I've never come like even when I was younger, like people were like, "Oh, you're so popular." And I'm like, "This I am?" Shoot, I don't know, because people never said anything to me, or they just didn't act like I existed like that. So it was just kind of weird. But I mean, yeah, just a little standoffish, but I'm not. I promise. I don't bite. I say hi to everybody. I'm super nice. So the next question is, when do you feel the most like yourself? I feel the most like I'm myself when I'm at home. It's my safe space. I'm with my husband. I'm with my daughter. I'm happy. I feel protected. I feel warm, secure, and it's where my heart is. So as long as I'm home, like, I'm my most authentic self. The next question is, what inspired you to start creating content on YouTube? All right, this is gonna sound like super cliche and sounds like everybody else, but like, I've always been a YouTube girly. Like, I've loved YouTube. I love watching people on YouTube. I watch vlogs. I watch makeup tutorials. I watch crime scene investigations. Like, I don't know, it's just something about YouTube that has always like sparked the interest for me. But I had my daughter really young, so I was 14 when I had my daughter. So I never really was able to put a lot of time into my crafts and the things that made me happy, or the things that would spark interest for me. So now that I'm an adult, my daughter's about to be 22, and I have adult money. And I have weekends off. I'm definitely able to do more and like be that content creator that I always wanted to be back in the day. And I used to let a lot of other things like outside of being a mom stop me. Like, people used to make fun of me because I'm like, "Oh, I want to be a YouTuber," and like to say, "Oh, you can't be no YouTuber. Like, you don't got it." And I would listen to people, but now it's out the window, and I'm putting my best foot forward, and maybe something will come from it. Maybe it won't, but we'll see. I'm still going to try. I'm going to reach for the stars. Okay, sorry. The next question is, what are 3 things you're currently loving right now? Let's see. Oh, so my husband and I have started a stream every Saturday where we cook, bake, and just talk and hang out with chat. And like, I'm really loving that. Like, that's been like a nice little bonding experience for us. Love it. And let's see, what else? I love reading on my Kindle. I don't have it right now, but like, I'm obsessed with her. I love her so much. And I'm so glad that I finally invested in getting a Kindle. A little piece of heaven I can walk around with everywhere. And let's see what else. Oh, also, I'm currently obsessed with That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime anime, manga, and the light novel. I don't know if you can see it back there, but it's on my bookshelf. That's the entire collection. I'm so obsessed with Rimuru. Like, Lord Rimuru, W. The next question is, what does starting over mean to you personally? Let's see. All right, so I'm gonna give you like a little backstory about me. In 2019, 2018, 2019, when COVID hit, I was working in a hospital and I was a pharmacy technician and I worked on the ICU floors. So we were like basically ground zero for everything. And it took a lot out of me, and I had like issues just seeing a lot of the things that was happening and dealing with like personal drama that I had with another person at my job. And I was just over it. So like I needed to get away. So I was depressed. I went to go seek therapy. I was seeing two therapists and a psychologist at that time. And I just had like a mental breakdown. And I was out on leave of absence because I needed to deal with my mental health at that time. And like that was really important to me. So, and then my daughter had moved out to stay with her dad for a little while because she wanted to spend some time with him and he had just bought a house. So there was like a lot of scenarios that was going on. And then in 2020, I went out on leave of absence. And then I said, I told my parents that I just wanted to move. That's when I had met my husband back in 2017, and we started dating online. And that's how we met in online gaming on Discord. And we bonded over books and everything. So he just said, like, if you feel too stressed or anything, that I could just move out here with him in South Carolina. So that's what I did. I picked up my stuff and I quit my job and I moved to South Carolina. And it was a whirlwind time. I started my life over in South Carolina. And then for the first time, I felt that peace. Granted, I miss my family. I love them, and we're very tight knit. We're very close. My family wasn't the problem. It was the work-life balance, and I wanted to get an apartment. I just needed to start over. It's like sometimes you just need a fresh start. So to me, starting over doesn't necessarily mean that, okay, well, I'm just gonna start something new or just just jump out and just do anything. It's more or less I physically, mentally, and spiritually needed to start over. I needed a cleanse. I needed a new space to breathe. I needed a new scenery. I needed that. And I'm glad I made that move, because if I didn't make that move, I wouldn't have had, I got my first apartment. When I had moved out here, I stayed in an extended stay hotel for like a month. And then I got my first apartment. And in the same year, we bought a house. I was living life, okay? And I bought a new car. I was living life and got my first tech job. Your girl was doing big things, and I lost that. But, I had to start over because at my first big girl tech job, like, they laid us off in 2021. So, like, I can go like deeper into that, like, on a separate occasion, but like, that's just what starting over means to me. It's just, sometimes you need a clean slate. The next question is, what habits or routines keep you grounded? I actually don't have a lot of habits or routines, but in 2026, I told myself that I was going to start. So my new habits and routines are waking up at 5:45 in the morning, to have a 5 to 9 before my 9 to 5. And that's just because I usually just wake up 5 minutes before I have to go to work, because I work remote, brush my teeth, come downstairs, and just head straight to work. But instead of doing that, I need to step back and have some me time and have a slow morning. So I started to do a morning routine, which my therapist has suggested that I start a morning routine and make it like a morning ritual versus a routine that I would constantly do repetitively. And I can go into more details about that in another video if you want, where I share my morning routine of my 5 to 9 before my 9 to 5. The next question is, what's a dream you're slowly working toward? Let's see. So like, this is gonna sound crazy, guys. Not crazy or like outlandish, but like to some people, it's crazy. But I want my own business. I don't know what that business is going to look like because I don't even have a business idea in my head. I just know for sure that I would like to start my own business so that way I'm working for myself instead of working for somebody else. And I want to be able to be a full-time content creator. I don't know if that's possible or if that'll happen, but it's a dream. And I only want to do it for like 2 to 3 years as a full-time content creator, or however how many like the universe blesses me with. But I don't really want to do it for a long time and say like that's my end all be all. It's just that since I had my daughter so young, I wasn't able to go to college like how I wanted to. And I dropped out of college 7 times. And this is my 8th time going back to college and having to work full time, go to college, be a wife, be a mom. Like, it's a lot. And if I had the ability to not have to work a 9 to 5 job and just do content and go to school full time, I would absolutely do that. Because like that's always been a dream, to just sit and focus and go to school full time. For me. Just for me. The next question is, how has being an introvert shaped your life? Let's see. Like, I haven't always been an introvert. Like, before I used to be an extrovert, I feel like I was an extroverted introvert. I'm like a chameleon. I'm able to go out and be a fun-loving person and have fun and be the life of the party. But once that's over, I'm drained and I need 3 weeks to recover from that night. I just need time to myself, and like, I don't want to see anybody. I don't want to speak to anybody. Don't call me. Don't text me. Don't look for me. I'm under a rock. I'm hiding. But I'm also introverted, where nowadays, like maybe it's because I'm older, I don't go out as often as like I used to when I was younger. And I'm a homebody and I love being at home. I'm in my office all the time. Don't mind, it's a little messy back there. My bookshelf broke, so I have like a lot of stuff just scattered all over the place. But like, I love being home. I have my plushies, I have my books over here, I have my computer, I have my gaming set up. I stream sometimes. Like, it's very fulfilling seeing everything that you put your time and your money into and being at home. It's a good vibe to me. All right, next question is, what brings you comfort on hard days? I have a security blanket that I've had for 20 something years, since I was a child. And I love my blanket. I call it Bankit. I'm just sharing a lot, but I be telling my business. But yeah, I have that, and that like brings me comfort on hard days. Like when I'm over here working and I'm on call and things is going array, I just grab my blanket, hold it, smell it, and just think about my safe space. And that's how I get through it, girl. I don't know what else to do, because like I don't smoke, I don't drink, just nothing else I could do. You know, I don't really have a vice. And that's just my vice. And trust me, I'm not saying that smoking and drinking is bad, because I condone that as long as you're an adult and you're above the age of 21. You do you. Ooh, this question is good. This is a good question. What's a lesson you learned the hard way? A lesson that I've learned the hard way is that not everybody is your friend. No matter if they seem to be your friend, they're not always your friend. So you really have to be careful of the people that you allow into your life, and not to throw around the word friend so loosely. A lot of people that are in your life aren't your friends. They are your associates. And you have to be able to put your associates in categories. Sometimes you're going to have associates that you go out with, and that's just it. Like, they're just fun for going out with, and you associate with them. Other times you'll have a friend that you may not have known so long, but they've always been there for you. They've comforted you, and they make sure you're okay. They've checked in on you, things like that. Like, that's your friend. You'll know a friend from a foe or a friend from an associate when you really look at it. Because I can't tell you how many times my mama said they not your friend. But they're just not always your friend. Ooh, next question. What does your morning or nighttime routine say about you? Told you once again, like, I don't really have one. I don't have a morning or nighttime routine, but I am starting run this coming up week for Monday. And I think that morning and nighttime routine would say that I'm very big on having a slow, steady morning. I just need calm and peace before a chaotic day working in tech. Because the things that I be dealing with, I don't know. I'm just, it ain't this. It's too much. This is too much. The next question is, what are you proud of that you don't talk about often? Let's see. I don't really talk about the fact that I had lost my job, my car got repossessed, and my house was in foreclosure. I don't talk about that a lot because, like, that was a very traumatic time for me in 2021. All of that happened in a year. Like, I moved, stayed in an extended stay hotel because I was looking for an apartment, got my first apartment, moved out of my first apartment, bought a house, bought a new car, got my first big girl tech job, lost my big girl tech job, was out of work for a year and 9 months, car got repossessed, house was in foreclosure. I was this close to losing everything, like microscopically close to losing everything. And that was the scariest time of my life. And it was also a time where I learned that I don't ever want to be in that type of position again. So I'm learning that it's good to have a 9 to 5, but it's also good to have something else on the side, just in case you lose your 9 to 5. You either have some skills, you have a way to make extra money, you have a business, you have a stash of money saved away just in case for a rainy day, something. You need something. And I hate to say it, especially nowadays where a lot of people, like, they have this bad stigma of where, oh, people don't want to work, nobody wants to work. That's not the truth. Everybody is tired, and we're tired of having to overwork, and we're tired of having to work a 9 to 5, work a part-time job, and work another part-time job just to make ends meet. Not just to put food on the table. That's just to make ends meet, just enough to pay your bills. It's crazy out here. The next question is, how do you handle self-doubt when it shows up? Listen, let me tell you, self-doubt is hard because I have always struggled with doubting myself and not thinking positively, but now I'm learning to, the same way that I can doubt myself is the same way that I can speak positivity back into myself. And it's going to sound very stupid. That's a good word. It sounds stupid, but the same way in my head, I'm not pretty enough, I'm not good, I'm never going to find anybody, I'm never going to have a good enough job, I'm never going to make this type of money, I'm never going to be a content creator. It's the same way that I can say, I'm going to be a content creator, I'm going to have enough money, I'm going to make so much money, I'm going to be so rich, I am so beautiful, I am so healthy, I am so wealthy, I am so loved. You have to say those affirmations and those affirming things to yourself to really get past self-doubt. Ooh, next question is really good. What kind of life are you trying to create for yourself in the future? I'm really trying to create my dream life, and I'm not gonna like tell y'all everything about my dream life because like I want it to come true, and like telling people, like, you never know, like people, not everybody wishes you goodwill and good health and good wealth. So just know that I'm working double time and overtime to make sure I reach my dream goals. And 2026, this year, this will be the year that I finally hit those goals. And I am so serious about them. Like, I'm dead ass ready. And it's gonna happen. Next question is, what role does creativity play in your healing or growth? So my biggest creative outlet is journaling and writing. Like, I've always been a writer. I've always been big on journaling and manifesting and writing it down to make it come true. So that part of my creativity has always been a part of my healing journey, because when I was hurt, broken, sad, down, depressed, I definitely journaled. And that got me out of the most darkest times and the darkest places that I've ever been. You don't always have to go back and read it. You don't even really need to read it at all. Like, the idea is to get all of the negativity and everything that's jumbled in here, write it down, forget about it. Write it down, forget about it. Get rid of it, because it stays in here. And in order for you to have some type of outlet, you need to write it down and you need to get it on paper and you need to let it out. It was a way for me to express myself, and I love that. Oh, the next question is so good. Very tea. These questions are good. What do you want your channel to feel like for viewers? I want this to be a community of love. Like, I want everybody in the comments to hype each other up. Like, I want you guys to be supportive for, not just for me. Like, I don't, like, you can just like my stuff and keep it going. Watch it, like it, and that's it. But I want this to be a community where we're all involved and we're all loving each other. Like, I'm really big. I'm a lover girl. I'm big on that. I am so big on like having a relationship with everybody to where if one of us is down, we can all come together and let's try to figure this out. Because there were times where I never had people to talk to, and I needed that type of community to vent, to let go, to see if somebody else was going through the same thing that I were going through at that time, and like share life experiences with, share congratulations with, things like that. Like, I needed that in my life, but sometimes we don't have that in the times that we need them. But that's how I want to build my community. Ooh, last question, guys. We made it. We're at question 21. If someone is watching this feeling lost, what would you want them to know? I want you to know, if you're feeling lost right now and you're watching this video, that there's always light at the end of the tunnel. That sounds stupid. It sounds like you don't know what you're talking about. I've been through heartache. I've been through abuse. I've been let down. I've been manipulated. I've lost friends. I've gone through the ringer and back. I've been to the pits of hell and I've come back. And I wish I listened to the people that was around me at the time, especially my family who was helping me through that, to let me know, God, don't cry, to let me know that things was going to, like, letting me know that things were going to be okay. And I wish that I took their words for what it was, because they helped me through everything. Yeah. But that's my 21 questions about me, getting to know me. And I just want to say thank you guys for being here. If you made it all the way through, comment a cupcake or a heart emoji to let me know that you made it all the way through. And thank you guys for being here and sharing space with me. I really appreciate you. And I love you guys. Let me know what else you want to watch, what else you'd like me to film, and I'll definitely film it and I'll answer your questions. Let me know in the comments. Thanks guys for being here. I love you.